fighting for. And there we can see on the camera Praggnanandhaa with the white pieces getting ready to play the wild card, Bogdan-Daniel Deac. Now Bogdan-Daniel, he's been having a tough time. He's in last place. He's lost 2 games.
He's got the target on his back. I mean, he's not an easy target, don't get me wrong. His opponents have played incredibly well to defeat him, but boy, you don't want to be in that position against these sharks because they smash you, right? With both hands. So I suspect we're still in the throes of a theory here. D4, D5. You gain a lot of squares, but pardon me. To win squares, you got to give them. So you put your pawn on D5. You're probably going to follow it up with G3 or E4, but you did give up the square C5. So let's have a quick look. I'll go castles, and in my mind's eye, I might be trying to put my knight on
Bogdan
C5.
actually did an accelerated version of that. He just went A5 immediately, right?
Okay, fair.
Didn't need to castle immediately, just
I like the safe king. Okay, A5. And again, are you thinking to follow it up with knight to D4 or G3?
Yeah, well, here I've got 5 games in the database.
5? Okay.
Yeah, and 3 of those games went with white going G3.
Yeah, so one of the things here, and if you just think about this position from White's perspective, it's about your development. What are you going to do with this bishop on F1? It's blocked by the knight, so considering knight F4 and bishop E2 would be a good scheme of development. Maybe in an ideal world you'd like to play G3, but that has a drawback. You're not castling after bishop takes rook. You can't castle anymore. It's gone. Your rook is
so you're losing the castle right of the
You're losing the right to castle. You don't want to do that. So you play D5, A5, and how did those games go, if you don't mind me asking, Jovi?
Well, 2 of those games were played by an O. Bronstein, and they lost both of their games. Bronstein.
Okay, it wasn't David.
No, it wasn't David Bronstein.
Okay, and how did?
And it wasn't like a mini match against Maxim Chagayev, and he lost them. They lost them, yeah.
I'm assuming knight A6?
It looks like it's the same game though. Just like mentioned twice in the database. It is the same game. I think I witnessed this one. It was played very recently in an open tournament in Sardinia this May.
Wow, you get around?
And White was absolutely crushing this game. He was like winning straight after the opening.
Okay, well
how did it go?
Okay, let's have a look.
After knight A6, how did it go, Jovi?
Okay, I will bring it up. Okay, so what happened? The reason why maybe you don't want to be castling so quickly to the king side for black is that White's plan, as utilized in this game, was to go G3.
Yeah.
And after remaining game between Praggnanandhaa, Bogdan-Daniel, and Bogdan-Daniel down like an escalator. And okay, well,
20 seconds.
Still 20 seconds.
Yes.
And now 12 seconds, 10 seconds.
Okay, so it just keeps repeating. If white...
And if white goes rook c2?
Or rather writes down rook c2 and calls for an arbiter, it is a threefold repetition.
It is. And the only reason that Pragg wouldn't do that is because of Daniel's propensity to let his time run down to 15 seconds or less.
But I said one thing.
Yes.
Bogdan-Daniel has not walked away from the chessboard because Bogdan-Daniel has this very unusual habit of making his move and then walking away.
Exactly.
And there he is, transfixed to the board.
Exactly. Position rook takes f3, rook takes c3, rook takes c3. Not that you should. Yeah, here
And
we go. That's. I'm claiming a draw, says Pragg, and he will be rewarded with this draw. That's correct, Miro.
Yeah, so rook c2 would repeat the position for the third time.
Okay.
That's it. So they'll have to double check it quickly, but yes, the handshake and the round is concluded.
It's over.
Yep.
We have one decisive game.
Yes, and we have one sole leader and then three chasers, just half a point behind.
So would it be fair to say that our sole leader represents the older